Have you ever seen a giant machine that spins in a circle to water fields as big as 100 soccer fields? That's called a pivot irrigator, and it works like a clock hand moving across the land. Today, we're going to see how it rolls on wheels, sprays water through special nozzles, and helps farmers grow the food we eat. So here's the mystery we're solving. How does one machine water an area so massive? And stick around, because I'm going to tell you an absolutely mind-blowing fact at the end about just how much water these giants can spray.
Welcome to Goalie's Pip Academy.
So, what actually is an irrigation pivot? Simple. It's a super long pipe on wheels that spins around a center point, spraying water as it goes. Think of it like a giant compass drawing a perfect circle, except instead of drawing a line, it's painting the ground with water to help crops grow. That's where the pivot irrigator comes to the rescue. This machine lets farmers control exactly when and how much water their crops get. The pivot irrigator moves in a slow, steady circle, making sure every single plant gets its drink. From above, like from an airplane, these watered fields look like giant green circles. Okay, pop quiz time. Question 1. What does a pivot irrigator look like when it waters a field? Is it A, a clock hand moving in a circle? B, an airplane flying back and forth? C, a train going in a straight line? Or D, a boat floating on water? The answer is A, a clock hand moving in a circle.
Hey, you're watching Goalie's Pip Academy, where we teach about science, geography, history, everything about the whole world. If you want to watch these classes with no ads, no distractions, go to getgoalie.com.
Just like the hands on a clock sweep around and around, the pivot irrigator sweeps across the field in that same circular motion. Now let's get into the really cool part. How does this giant machine actually move and spray water at the same time? We're talking about a metal pipe that can be over a quarter-mile long. That's like 4 city blocks all connected together. The secret is in the towers and wheels. The long pipe is held up in the air by tall metal towers, kind of like the legs of a gigantic spider. These towers are spaced out along the pipe, and at the bottom of each tower are huge wheels designed to roll over dirt and mud. Here's where it gets super smart. Each tower has its own motor that makes the wheels turn. The towers talk to each other using sensors and electrical signals. The tower at the very end sets the speed. All the other towers adjust their speed to match it, moving faster or slower so they all stay in a perfect line. The pivot makes one complete circle around the field, and depending on the size, that can take anywhere from 1 day to 3 days. It moves so slowly that if you stood there and watched, you'd barely see it moving at all. Now let's talk about the water itself. The pipe has special sprinkler nozzles attached all along its length. Some pivot systems have dozens, even hundreds of nozzles. The ones close to the center spray less water because they don't have to cover as much ground. But the ones way out at the end spray more water because they're covering a much bigger area. Some modern pivots even have drop nozzles that hang down close to the plants. This is way better than spraying water high in the air, because less water evaporates and more actually reaches the plants. Round 2. Question 2. Which nozzles spray more water? Is it A, the ones near the center? B, the ones at the end? C, all spray the same? Or D, only the middle ones? The answer is B, the ones at the end. Yes! The nozzles at the outer edge have to cover a much bigger area as the pivot moves in a circle, so they spray more water than the ones near the center. But where does all that water come from? Most pivot irrigators are connected to a water source underground, Some farmers pump water up from wells drilled deep into the earth to reach underground lakes called aquifers. Think of aquifers like huge hidden swimming pools buried beneath our feet. Other farmers pump water from rivers or canals. The water starts at the source, then gets pushed through underground pipes using powerful pumps. These pumps force water upward and outward with enough pressure to travel all the way to the end of that super long pivot pipe. Once the water reaches the pivot irrigator, it flows into the center point where the pipe is anchored. From there, it rushes through the entire length of the pipe, feeding all those sprinkler nozzles. As the pivot slowly circles the field, the nozzles spray the water down onto the soil, where it soaks in and reaches the roots of the plants. And here's a wild fact. A single large pivot irrigator can use over 1 million gallons of water in just 1 week during hot summer months. That's enough to fill 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. But farmers are super careful not to waste water. They use sensors and computers to measure how much water the soil needs. So why does all of this matter? Because that pivot irrigator is one of the reasons you have food on your table every day. The bread in your sandwich? It started as wheat growing in a field, probably watered by a pivot. The French fries you love? Those potatoes needed water to grow. Without irrigation, many places that are too dry could never be farms. Final round, the boss-level question. Why is irrigation important? Is it A. It helps plants grow in dry places. B. It makes tractors faster. C. It changes soil color. D. It cleans the water. Pause and choose your answer now. The correct answer is A. Irrigation helps plants grow in dry places. Yes! Without irrigation, many areas wouldn't have enough water to grow food. That means no wheat for bread and no potatoes for French fries. So let's recap. 1. A pivot irrigator is a giant pipe on wheels that spins in a circle to water huge fields. 2. The pivot has towers with wheels and motors that all work together, plus hundreds of sprinkler nozzles that spray water as it moves. And 3. Water travels from deep underground wells or rivers through pipes and pumps all the way to the plants that become our food. Now that you know how an irrigation pivot works, look around you the next time you're on a road trip or flying in an airplane. See if you can spot those perfect green circles in the farmland below. And here's that mind-blowing fact I promised. The very first pivot irrigator was invented back in 1948, and today there are over 200,000 of them spinning across the United States alone. That's 200,000 giant circles of green, all working day and night to grow the food that feeds our country and the world. Keep being curious, keep asking questions, and keep exploring the amazing world around you. See you in the next adventure.
My mind is blown. Where can I learn more about these videos? Oh yeah, getgoalie.com. There's no ads, there's no junk, just cool stuff for kids and a dedicated tablet. Check it out, getgoalie.com.